These are the top things that every woman should know when they get pregnant with respect to getting ready for birth. Hi, I'm Kayla. I'm a pelvic floor physical therapist who specializes in pregnancy and postpartum, so I work with women all day on these things. And there's so much stuff that is not being told to people, and they're just expected to either figure it out on their own or spend a lot of time on Google or scrolling through social media to get answers that they should just really have from the get-go. So if we're thinking about birth prep in general for a vaginal delivery, there are so many things you can do to reduce your risk of tearing during labor. And the reason we really care about that is because if you have more severe tears, that just makes healing postpartum so much more challenging and so much more difficult. So if we can do things to be proactive about reducing your risk of tearing, perfect, exactly what we want to be doing. One thing that we don't think about enough sometimes with this is hydration. So there's great studies that show your level of hydration about a week before you give birth is correlated to your risk of tearing. So if you're more hydrated, your tissue is more stretchy, less likely to tear. It's an easy thing we can all integrate into our lives when we get to the end of that third trimester. Another thing that's a really great evidence-backed tool is something called perineal massage. And this is a mobilization technique for your perineum that doesn't really stretch anything out, but it just teaches the muscles in that area to not tense and tighten when there's a big stretch, when there's burning, when there's pain, because a lot of times that's our body's natural response. It wants to clench down. When the muscles clench but your baby's trying to come out, that can then lead to tearing. So if we can practice these things and build these patterns inside our bodies, then when we're actually giving birth, our muscles automatically know what to do and our nervous system is primed to respond in a way where things are relaxing and lengthening versus tightening, and that also is really great to help reduce tearing during a vaginal delivery. And I love this technique so much. I teach it to every in-person client that I have, and I'm going to be teaching it to all of you next Friday, the 18th of February at 6 o'clock Pacific time, and we're going all into depth of what exactly it is, how you should do it, and how you can do it in an optimal way to actually move the needle during your birth to reduce your risk of those severe tears. So if that sounds interesting to you and you want to join us, comment class and I will send you all the details.